I don't know what this is. I swear to you that Will Do just said to me, this is really cool. This is the greatest thing. You have to make a video. It could go either way. All right, we're in it together. Nonetheless, all I see is Titan, 4 plus 128, and then a couple of IMEI numbers. So I can actually gather a little bit from that sticker. It's going to be a phone called the Titan with 4 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage, and it's got dual SIM card slots because it has 2 IMEIs. Is that right? Do you think I nailed that? I don't know. Maybe not. Also, the stickers say Unihertz, so that's the brand that it's coming from. Let's see, is it the greatest thing ever? Oh, that's the way Will presented it to me. The greatest thing ever in Unbox Therapy, my new favorite video, my new favorite phone. Let's see if he's out of his mind, which he probably is. Oh my goodness gracious, that's hilarious. You know what, Will? I'm happy you brought this forth because that is bananas. It looks like the Passport. It's a tank, though. It's huge. Oh, man, look at that fat boy right there. Sheesh. Whoa. This is a throwback, but it's also just bizarre Frankenstein style in general. USB Type-C on the bottom. There's the camera on the back. Audio jack at the top, headphone jack. It's got the weight of like 3 smartphones. Because of the aspect ratio, the screen is almost square. I thought that might be a space bar. That's not even a button right there. We have a power brick and a Type-C cable, and that's that. What do you say? Should we get Will in here? This is his vote, best value 2019. This is his vote, better value than a OnePlus. This is his vote, better than the Note 10 and Note 10 Plus for half the money. This is his vote. He'll never buy another iPhone.
That phone looks bigger in person.
All right, well, take it away.
It's octa-core 2 gigahertz. It's running Android 9.0.
All right, that's something. That one has 6 gigs of RAM. Ours says 4, Will.
Oh.
You spoofing me?
A bit downgraded.
You spoofing me?
What's good about this is a 6,000 milliamp battery. So it might last quite a while.
It has a fingerprint front-mounted sensor. That's what that is.
Yeah.
That'll work. IP67 water and dust proof. You can beat it up.
Mm-hmm.
The display is square. 1440 by 1440.
Yeah.
How weird is that? So this is your next smartphone then?
I might give it a shot.
What?
Oh my goodness. I actually never owned a BlackBerry. I never used one.
You're yelling right now. I had a couple BlackBerries over the years.
Did you prefer the typing?
At the time, because the touchscreen typing wasn't as good as it is now. Like BBM. Your friends were in BBM was a social network of sorts.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Instant messaging outside of SMS, very convenient.
And super encrypted, apparently.
He went like this, super encrypted, and he did a surfboard like that.
I thought I just went down.
No, you did it. You had this action like this as well. If you're gonna do a rugged phone, chances are you're using it in suboptimal conditions. Cold, hot, wet, dusty. These are situations in which possibly your touchscreen might not function as you expect, in which case you could still rely on a physical input method. If you're in Siberia, so maybe there's an argument, if you're gonna have a rugged phone, to have a physical input method.
Yeah.
Not just strictly touchscreen.
It's also satisfying with the tactile keys.
Yeah, I agree. Now, we don't know. I mean, we haven't used this keyboard, so it could be terrible as well.
Yeah.
Some of the recent BlackBerries I've looked at, this turns into like a touchpad.
Like a little touchpad. I think what I read, it does that.
Ooh, that vibrates when I touch it.
Oh.
First experience with the keyboard. There is something fun about it, Will.
You think you're going to two-hand it. Ooh. It's a two-hander.
So this was on Kickstarter.
Yep. Retails $360.
In North America, that'd be like lower mid-range. Wireless charging, NFC, face unlock. Okay, that's a pretty natural spot for a fingerprint scanner, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I see also this extra button is for walkie-talkie functionality because it's rugged, you're in the forest, the park ranger.
Yep.
It's not the first time I've discovered a gadget that I feel like is exclusively useful to park rangers. Yeah, hey, somebody's trapped in an oak tree.
Yeah.
You ever get trapped in an oak tree? Not terrible. Look at the OS is pretty stock looking. Let's see what the settings menu looks like. Pretty stock.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take it. I think this is still early stages because the Kickstarter is not even over yet. I think we have an early version of it. The touchpad is not enabled yet, but I'm assuming it will be at some point. Based on their Kickstarter page, I think they got to implement this because it's really convenient to be scrolling like this instead of Going back to a square display feels so foreign
Yep.
and strange. Give that a shot as well. Scroll that YouTube page there. One benefit though, smaller screen, better battery life.
Yep.
What are your expectations for the camera here, Will? Oh no. Oh.
Is there a beauty mode though?
Oh no. It's terrible. Oh, we didn't even try the fingerprint. Fingerprint works. Let's see. Let's try that again. Not the fastest.
Not bad.
Not the fastest. Does work.
Yep.
Does work. I mean, it's not a great photo. Jack's camera's making it look better than it actually even is. Better. Okay, this is a bit better. This is not as bad as I expected. It's not great. The highlights are still just exploded. I'd say it's better than I expected. Surprisingly enough, I would say so. Now we'll switch to the selfie camera here. At the bottom of my chin here, it like softened it up like it's doing some sort of auto portrait attempt. It's so artificial looking. You know what we didn't do, which we normally do, Will, is listen to the speakers here. You're a big Blue Later fan, right?
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
The marketing plan, because they were going after some heavy hitter devices on the webpage.
Sounds like a radio.
Yeah, it doesn't sound great. All right, look, this thing is not gonna, you're not buying it to compete with the likes of the other standard style smartphones. It's so different that you kind of know you want it if you want it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the rugged vibe. It's got the keyboard thing going on. Personal story here.
Yeah.
I'm at a gathering in the wilderness, and a guy shows up, a visitor, and he falls into the river. And as he emerges from the water, he removes a BlackBerry from his pocket. And I look at him like, wow, you still got a BlackBerry. So I pop the back off, his moisture everywhere. I'm like, I think you're doomed, man. He loved that BlackBerry. There's a portion of the market, Will, that's looking for something like this. They get the rugged BlackBerry they could never have.
Right on. But yo, listen, it's Jesus. You know, it's not a bad device. So I don't know, if you're into this type of thing, go check it out. I can end it right there. That's good.